Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. With me today is Barbara Patterson, Director of Student Involvement here at Troy University. Barbara, thanks for joining me here today.
Oh, thrilled to be here. Thank you for having me.
I'm always thrilled to have you here
Yeah.
because we're here to talk about how students
Yeah.
can get involved on campus. It's the start of a new school year, a new semester, and things have been weird is a good word for the last year and a half or so.
Absolutely, yes.
Especially as it pertains to getting involved and how you can get involved. But first and foremost, getting involved is important, right? Why is it important for a student to get involved here at Troy?
Well, first off, we really want students to find their niche of students, their home away from home, their place, their hangout place, the people that they hang out with. We know that the connections that they make very early on in the first 5 days, the people that they meet are people that are going to be their friends all throughout college. And we want them to make some really conscious decisions to go to events, to meet organizations, and start making friends.
And of course, there's a lot of opportunities. This year, there's been 2 weeks of Welcome
Right,
Week planned
absolutely,
with a
yes.
lot of different activities. But in and amongst all of the official activities, a lot of the organization student groups
Absolutely.
are doing things. And my thought would be, that's the opportunity for some of these students to kind of reach out and start seeing what's available for them
Exactly.
out there.
You know, really, Welcome Week officially began on Saturday, and today is the first day of classes, Wednesday. So there have been plenty of opportunities and already, but there will still be lots of opportunities. And yes, a lot of the student organizations are recruiting right now. They are encouraging students to go to their activities. And for the most part, you just show up. Students just go to one of those activities and show up and then decide, hey, do I want to keep going with this organization, or do I want to try something different? And we encourage students to go to as many organizations as they possibly can and feel comfortable about doing that. Feel comfortable about walking in the door on their own and going to a meeting. I have to tell you, I talked to a student earlier today who is going to your event that's happening this afternoon at 5 o'clock for those who want to volunteer for TrojanVision. And I was just thrilled to hear that.
And of course, that is one of those things. There are social organizations, there's fraternities, sororities, and there are also things related to majors that are connection. And those organizations have those connections that help towards employment and jobs and building your curriculum.
Yes,
So,
meeting others who are interested in the same thing that you're interested in and learning from them. The psychology club yesterday had students doing Rorschach tests, and so for those students who are interested in that, that's absolutely wonderful that they have an opportunity to do that and to meet others who are interested in it. It gives them the opportunity to, again, connect with faculty, but it also gives them the opportunity to meet people to study with and to have study groups with, and you know, to help do well in classes.
and that connection with faculty members outside of the classroom, we've talked about this before,
Absolutely,
is
yeah.
is a crucial relationship because it allows you these opportunities to make a connection that could help someday maybe help you get employment opportunities,
Absolutely.
Internships, things like that.
Students lots of times don't realize that faculty members get phone calls from employers saying, hey, who's a good one for me to hire this year? Who's somebody that you can send me to interview? And if you've worked with your faculty member through a student organization, lots of times they're going to go like, I know the perfect person. So yes, those job opportunities happen through their organizations, and it builds their skills. Our Odyssey Convocation speaker this year talked about how her skills were built through her leadership in student organizations.
And now, of course, if it's a jumble these first few weeks and the students are like I can't get involved, there's no way I can figure out a way to get, your office is there, and there is a connection there. They can find out where they can fit in just by visiting your office, right?
Absolutely. And one new thing that besides our office being a resource for students, we have through Tracy Leverett, who is our coordinator of student organizations, she has created a student involvement representative. So we have about 15 student involvement representatives. They're upperclassmen, And they will be doing, they're going to Welcome Week activities. They are reaching out to new students. They will be doing events and activities, and would be glad to meet with students to point them to the right ways of, organizations that they might be interested in.
Most definitely. New resource there. The resource there, and visiting on the second floor, the Trojan Center, right down the hall from the bookstore there, if they need to find you all. And Barbara, once again, thank you for joining us here, to letting us know how students can get involved here on campus.
Yes.
And here's to hoping students take advantage of those opportunities. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.